What are your thoughts on B Magic as a battler? Strengths and weaknesses. What are your thoughts?
I'm gonna be completely honest here. He's not crazy. He's definitely not whack. He's nice, but he's not crazy. He's just me. He's me, what I was years ago. But now, as you can see, let me explain something about BB Magic. Look, he does all this. Y'all want to talk about simple? He's the most simple motherfucker in battle rap. The most, I'll give you Passenger 57 like Wesley Snipes. No!
This 32-packer ain't Reggie White. Scratch that, this 80 Raider nigga. Jerry Rice, let it sing. It's a friend of mine. Kelly Price, get the Passenger 57. Wesley.
You just take a title of a movie and just because Wesley Snipes is in it, that's whack. Whack. That is whack. Alright, he's very, very, very simple. He doesn't have the complex shit like I got. Alright? Not the, you know, like the type of shit, nigga, all that shit you make up only cosmetics to come when the Mac come powder your face. Yeah. All that, you see how I do like the 5 and 1s? He can't do that. He cannot. He's not capable. Not capable.
What up, man? It's your boy Chris. I'm biased review, man. Known for y'all from New York City. You know what I'm saying? We here. Known for. I got my nigga Mickey Facts.
Yes, Mickey Facts is here, baby.
You know what I'm saying? He got the red hair, Malcolm. Explain it to him, man.
Detroit Red, man. You know, I'm shooting the video for my song Detroit Red. Young Malcolm X, so I had to dye my hair. That's why it's looking like this. You know what I'm saying?
That's what it is, man. Known for a recap coming at you, man. Unbiased review. Thanks for the support. I'll let you go.
We're gonna see you in like a couple seconds.
I said usually I plot and scheme when I'm trying to get my victim. Like, yo, he's over there. Then get my fifth in. Soon as we spot him, I could have 6 guys hit him. But in this case, I could just catch L while he inside chilling, you know? Cause the word ill is inside chilling, and put the yak on ice and have his insides chilling. Or I could tell Swave shoot him, that's an inside killing. Cause you know the word ill is also inside killing. Now when you think about that, that was too ill for you. Smack offered me ill, I told him I wanted the iller dude.
But overall, I'm pleased with the battles that we have, and I'm pleased with the way that they look and the way that they sound. And the battles will be out soon. I hope that you can enjoy them. To answer your question about what we plan to do in terms of Tay-Rock and Charlie Clips, I tried to think of a bunch of different solutions of possibly offering people, you know, a ticket to come and see the battle at another time. But then if I schedule it on this date, someone may have a wedding or a baby shower or this or that, or work and they can't get off. And it's just really a terrible situation, again, that we apologize for. But I think the best thing to do at this point is to shoot the battle as quickly as possible. Don't bring it to another event. Don't recharge people for it. Shoot it. Let people come in for free. Those who can make it can make it. From there, we just chop it up and get it out. Try to get it out within 48 hours from it being shot.
Wanna crush you when your robbers wanna touch you, but you persevere through the bullshit. Long as they know the hearse is me, I'm the culprit. Long as I keep the surface clear for the blueprint. Tell them they can kick their hearses here like the pulpit.
Then a couple days before the battle, he wants to say, oh, we only doing 2 minutes. I'm like, yo, bro. You wanna say this now?
Who was that, Rex?
Yeah, Rex said that. I'm like, yo, y'all niggas gonna come and say this now? Like, again, this is a last minute situation. Niggas is trying to tell me, oh, it's 2-minute rounds. DNA's the one that called me. Keep it real. Not, you know what I mean? Like, DNA called me. Then I called Beasley, and Beasley was like, yeah, he's kind of complaining about the times. I'm like, yo, you gotta give me a window, though. You gotta give me a 2-minute, 2:30 window. Let me finish my round. Let me finish the scheme. So what you gonna do? You gonna brag about beating me on TV? Nigga, I'm known for torture, but this hammer hereditary, Rex. It's in my genes, that's a chrome disorder. You ain't know, did you? These facts ain't send a memo? Oh, them folks ain't warn you? Yeah, we on smack. But y'all about to see a total slaughter. I mean, how y'all putting a penitentiary wall versus what's pretend to be dog? I sat back, I figured out what you're an enemy for. I guess he figured he'd bring the enemy at NOME 4. You getting 8? With both hands, I give my enemies 4s. I mean...
What up, man? It's your boy Chris. I'm biased for you checking in, man. Finally, I bring you my NOME 4 recap. Shout out to everybody that hit me up on Twitter, Facebook, you know, the whole nine, just waiting for this recap, man. You know, I put a lot of work into this. I got a lot of footage, so I think y'all will enjoy it. It's been a lot of controversy, man. A lot of people been doing reviews, a lot of people been doing blogs, and niggas ain't really been knowing what the hell they talking about. I'm just gonna keep it a stack. You know what I'm saying? I ain't hating on nobody, but you know what I'm saying? A lot of people just got their facts, you know, misconstrued or whatever. So let me just get into it, man. First of all, before I even do any of this recap, big shout out to the homie Diligent, Black Box Entertainment, and Divine Sons. Happy birthday, my dude. Appreciate all the support you give on Bias Review, and just wanted to give you a shout out, man, because you've been following me for a minute. Let me get into this recap, man. Let me just go into the Proving Ground event that was Sunday. It was definitely a good event. Noah's got some killers on his hands, man. So let me just look, man. I'm looking at the PG card, you know what I'm saying, from this past Sunday. Bridge, Rothstein, and Young X was the main event. That shit was crazy, dog. A lot of y'all probably know Young X. He the one that did the little Maury show scheme in the third round. His PG battle just dropped. He went crazy in the third round versus Bridge. He definitely took that round. I think I got Bridge edging the first two. Crazy battle. When that shit drop, it's gonna be crazy. The Saga versus Black Mugga. Black Mugga is from Philly. Saga is the Christian rapper, you know what I'm saying, that you might be familiar with, battle on Battle Rap Arena. Dude is dumb nice, dog. He is really nice. Black Mugga did his thing, you know what I'm saying. He might be that nigga that's holding Philly up, you know what I'm saying, after the Reed Dollars battle, Tech Nine, you know, Bill Collector locked up. A lot of Pennsylvania dudes, man, that's really not really making no moves right now. Black Mugga is definitely one of the better ones, but I got Saga winning that battle barely, you know what I'm saying, but he definitely, to me, kind of edged like every round in my opinion, but it was definitely a dope battle. Let me just keep going through. Hazy Williams and Ace. Hazy Williams did his thing, you know, he battled on iBattle. He did his numbers, 3-0 Ace. Clearly no debating. You had Uno Labos and Joe Law. Uno Labos to me was more entertaining. He was better this battle. A lot of y'all know Uno Labos from pretty much a few battle leagues, man. He recently battled on King of the Dot. But he did his thing. He choked bad in the first round, though. He choked bad in the first round, so Joe Law definitely took that. The second round was a little bit even, but I probably edged Uno Labos in the third round. I got Uno Labos winning that round. Clearly, he kind of snapped in the third round, but Uno Labos didn't come with too many jokes. Came with a lot of bars, man. I think he's gonna be pretty surprised, and he was definitely more entertaining. Joe Law had a lot of like Mexican jokes and shit like that. Shit like, you know, why you hanging out in a Home Depot parking lot, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, Uno Labos showed that he can fuck with the URL type niggas and actually spit some bars. So salute to him. T-Top and City Towers, my nigga, this battle was crazy. I got T-Top winning every round though. And City Towers had bars on top of bars. It got a little bit testy because, you know, T-Top's people and City Towers people was kind of like shit talking or whatever. So it got a little bit testy, man. But at the end of the day, T-Top put on a show. And I'm going to say it right now, my nigga. I think T-Top is the hottest nigga in the PGs, dog, in terms of just talent-wise. I really feel like he ran through the UW draft, you know what I'm saying? UW didn't do nothing with him, pretty much kind of just left him out there. He ran through, spit that heat, and he's running through the Proving Grounds. It is what it is, man. He's just one of the nicest niggas that's doing this shit, and I got him above any dude that I have seen in the Proving Grounds. Not saying he can't lose, but going up against him is damn near a loss. It just is what it is. I ain't seen a nigga lose yet. So I got T-Top went crazy, dog. And I told Nora, you have got to drop this battle. But T-Top went crazy, man. Briz Rothstein went crazy. They really fuck with Briz on URL. I think you might see him really. He gonna be the next person that gets that push. You know what I'm saying? How they pushed Ill Will or whatever. I think Briz Rothstein, they looking at him as maybe like ready to go on to like a bigger stage. You might see him at kind of where you saw Prez Mafia, how he battled DNA in like a little warm up. You might see Briz Rothstein or something like that. But Briz went crazy, man. PG event was dope. All the PGs was out there, man. And even the top 10 niggas. DNA was there, Goods was there, Clips was there, Chilla Jones was there. A lot of niggas was there, man. It was just a good turnout, man. So salute the North, salute the URL. The Proving Ground event was definitely on point. Bias review, we outside of Proving Ground event. We got John the Don. We got Queen Slip. We got my girl Nunu Nails, looking beautiful. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot. We got Briz Rothstein, shut the building down. We got Beasley over here, somewhere around. Who else we got? Who else we got in the building? We got Big T. Oh, we got Big T over there. Let me zoom in. We got Good. Old Red. We got this ugly nigga right here. I mean, this nigga is ugly as shit. That nigga from Queens. She cute as hell.
Yeah, you know what that is.
Boy Chris, Unbiased Review, checking in here with my nigga Dot. What's good, man? You fresh off that battle, man. How you feel now that you looked at it back on cam? How you feeling?
Great, man.
You feel great?
Crazy, man. Crazy battle.
Let me put you on the spot, man. Do y'all got the best PG battle that has dropped in the last maybe?
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Yes. I feel like yes. Because me and this man right here.
Prep in the building.
Prep in the building, man. Bow tie killer.
Do y'all got the best PG battle that dropped?
Exactly. That's facts, right? That's facts.
They had one tonight that's trying to take out spot.
That battle,
we'll see how it look.
Y'all had this battle. It had bars, had performance, it had jokes. From, you know me, I came with that street shit. You know what I mean?
I killed him. I killed him.
Where the fuck is Chess versus Dot? Man?
But me and my man right here put on the classic too, man.
Yeah. What's next for you, man? What's next for you?
Nah, that's not.
Who would you want to battle next?
That's not a fact.
Not a fact? Anybody. Don't mean anybody. Any fucking body.
My son coming for anybody.
Anybody.
He ain't scared to battle nobody.
Prep, who you want to battle next? Prep. Who you want to battle next? Who will be a good matchup for you?
After the night, they said Briz look real good. They say X look real good. And Show Off. Show Off my bro, but I'm taking out everybody in my class. We either gonna have a debatable, or we gonna have a classic, or we gonna have a body. One of the other. We gonna have one of the three.
Yeah,
but yeah, we had a straight classic. You can't pick a winner. If you do,
what was his name? I remember his name.
There go Briz right there.
Oh, Briz. Briz Rossman. Yeah, right. Yeah.
It's a positive.
They gonna want to see this. They're gonna want to see this. They're gonna want to. They're gonna make it. Oh. They're gonna make it. Either you and him or you and that. Talk shit though, Briz.
Yeah, we out here, man. Brooklyn Mike Club, we out here.
Hey, Chris, is this class better than the 14 class? Let's keep it a buck. Y'all class is crazy.
Hold on. What's their class? What's everybody in their class?
Dot, Briz, X, Show Off. Come on.
And what's their class?
Their class is Law, Wavy, who else? Prez, that just lost the DNA, called out a vet nigga and got smoked.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with that.
Ty Law, he punched. We ain't see him in a minute. I'm talking shit. They my niggas, but I'm talking shit.
Anybody and all this shit, I gotta run through the whole class. I have to. I respect that. I gotta run through the whole class.
That's determination over trust.
That means Doc, nigga.
He's my killer right here, nigga. It's the bow tie murderer, bow tie assassin.
You see that? You see that?
My son.
You see that?
Hit him with the umbrella, nigga. You don't know about the umbrella, nigga. You don't know about that. You don't know about the umbrella.
Bullets are rain from
a penguin gun.
Penguin.
No worries. What's the next Proving Ground to drop?
Well, I just locked in this nigga in chess. So it's prep versus chess. I'm looking for Dot's opponent now. Trying to figure that out.
Listen, there we go. Hey, Briz.
What's up, bro?
What you looking for his opponent? You looking for that opponent? Who is it?
What's going down?
You know.
Bang.
Oh, shit.
He said bang. He said bang.
You supposed to say yeah, nigga.
Was it that? How you doing? Classic with this nigga. How you doing?
Nigga don't matter.
I fuck you up either way.
Talk that shit, Briz.
You got a lot of bags. You got a lot of bags.
Shout out to T-Top.
Talk that shit. Yo.
16-year-old nigga.
Nah, say it fuck you up, T-Top.
Hold on.
You tell that nigga go and get his fucking permission slip.
Oh,
you feel me?
Okay.
Tell him go get his permission slip.
Favorite out this class. Don't try to sugarcoat it because their feelings involved. Who's your favorite out this class?
My favorite niggas out this class is Prep, Shot, Briz Rothstein, man. Three, dead ass.
Easy.
Niggas is nice, I'm telling you, man. Y'all niggas keep it up.
Just came off a crazy body ass.
Niggas is nice, man. I'm not just saying it to say it, man, because it's been a lot of classes where niggas is, you feel me? And it's 3 different styles. And I like all 3 of them. Them niggas is nice, man.
That's what's up, that's what's up. Next review, man, we had the Proving Ground event. A lot of people in the building, man. Clip, Milltown Blow right there with his back turned. Goods is up there. My nigga just put on the show for the night, City Towers.
Man, I mean, first shout out to City Towers, because he did come out here and do his thing, you know what I'm saying, other than crazy shit, you know what I mean? Shout out to URL, shout out to Chris on Wise, but I came up here and cooked food though, you know what I mean? I came up here and did what I was supposed to do.
As far as the actual event, a lot of people might be disappointed with the event because they didn't see Charlie Clips and Tay-Rock. For me personally, I still enjoyed myself. I did want to see the battle. I'm not totally bent out of shape that I didn't get a chance to see it. You know, we didn't get a chance to see the battle, but the event was actually a pretty good event, in my opinion. I was talking to a few people, man. They was like, yo, even though this battle didn't happen, I still kind of enjoyed myself. So, there's been a lot of talk, man, about what's going on with URL, why the Clips and Tay-Rock battle didn't take place, why is Cortez and T-Rex only 2 rounds, were they rushing the battles through? I'm going to get into all that shit. And you know me. I ain't really no nigga that just get on blogs and just get to talking. I always talk to people. I always got facts and I always got video to support anything I do, man. So I sat down with Beasley, and I probably have the only exclusive Beasley interview. I sat down with Beasley so he could explain what happened with the whole event, what happened with Cortez. We're gonna get into that and just the whole 9, man. I sat down with him. So before I even get into my recap of the event, let me just give you a snippet of this. What up, man? I'm Biased Review here, chilling with Beasley, URL in the building.
What's up?
What's going on, man?
I always feel strange when I'm on the unbiased cam because Chris is like right there and you're like, oh my God, like, am I okay? I'm like, Ashley, what's going on? But nah, I'm chilling, man. It's a long day running around and shit. My man Chris is in town, so I definitely had to come sit down and chop it up with this camera right here because, you know, this is like the strongest group out there, you know what I mean, in terms of support and strength to the battle culture. So definitely had to come sit down with my man Chris while he was in town.
So we just coming off the NOME event. I was in the building, you know what I'm saying? Just looking back at it now that a few days have passed, what do you think of the overall event?
I am happy with the overall event. I mean, of course, you know, the last battle didn't happen. You know what I mean? And that's a disappointment to us. But I just want to say, you know, apologize to all the people who were disappointed in not getting to see the last battle. You know, I see a lot of stuff going on. I see a lot of these characters making vlogs. Half of them weren't even present during the event to even have an opinion on, hold on, this is Big Head Smack. Yo, Smack, what's up? I'm talking to Unbiased Chris and shit, waiting for Patrick to call me back about going back to Urban Plaza. You know, the situation happened with the battle not being able to go down between Charlie Clips and Tay-Rock. You know, there's a lot of stuff that's going on behind the scenes that people really don't know. So I'm gonna give this exclusive information, Unbiased Review first, so you guys can, you know, be up to par. First and foremost, I just want to say I'm not making any excuses. I'm not saying, oh, you know, I gotta wear it. You know what I mean? If it didn't happen as our event, I gotta wear it. You know what I mean? And shouts to the people who supported and came out to see the 7 battles that took place. 7. Alright? So, boom. There were 6 battles that we were able to complete. You know, the original plan was to start at doors open at 2, which we did promptly. Everybody got inside. There was plenty of food, air conditioning, great venue, music. DJ Kid Capri was on the turntables, keeping the crowd occupied. The goal was to start at 3 o'clock. Now, if anybody knows, and the MCs know with URL, I fly the MCs a day prior, just for like emergencies in terms of flights and things like that. So I flew everybody in, and even Big T came in like on Thursday. I flew him in. You know what I mean? Just so we have some time in the city to catch up with some vlogs and press outlets. But I had Verb and B Magic, who so happened to be the first battles of the night, and their flight was on Friday. Their flight was, I believe, Delta 6186. Check that out while we're talking to make sure that's right. And there was a delay and another delay, and eventually the flight got canceled. You know what I mean? So this was all going down, you know, the night before. So I'm thinking, okay, cool. I have an additional day to get them into town. So it should be fine. So they go to the airport the following morning, and that flight gets canceled as well. So this shit was unreal. The flight was, yeah, Delta 6181. For you internet nerds and people who believe that I'm not going to, you know, to make up a story, or the doubters or haters who think I'm lying, you can go to check Delta 6181 on June the 6th, leaving out of St. Louis, Missouri, and see if that flight was delayed, just to authenticate my story and see if I'm, you know, telling a lie, you know, because most people won't believe it. So please feel free to go and do your research on it. The flight was rescheduled to the following morning. They got to the airport again, flight delayed again. Something popped up on the plane. They had to sit on the runway for hours. So, you know, this is not their fault, you know what I mean? But they were, they got in a little later than anticipated. You know, we had cars there to pick them up. However, the town cars didn't even wait anymore because they were there for such a long time waiting on them that we had to send, you know, friends of ours to grab them and finally get them to the venue. We did show up and salute to them because they came through like troopers. No complaining, no bitching. They came straight to the venue and jumped right on stage and, you know, went right to it. So shouts to them, but that was a big part of the delays because they weren't able to be in the building. And I had a contingency plan for another MC show, you know what I mean? However, somebody else got locked out of their house and had to get a locksmith, couldn't get their ID. It was just a crazy day of events. But we didn't start 3 hours late. We started, actually, to be honest, an hour and a half late, which is not acceptable either. We started at 4:30. We had a curfew of 8 o'clock. We moved through 6 battles. Six full battles from 4:30 to 8 o'clock. So I see these blogs and I see these guys riffing and raffing and saying, oh, there was too much stuff going on in between. That's a lie. It's not true. Anybody that attended the event will tell you that the event ran through smoothly. There was no fights, there were no incidents, the police didn't come in and mace up the club. All of these things that people are saying are totally untrue and unfounded. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to clear that up for everybody. I thought the battles were entertaining. You know, was every battle good? No, maybe not. Maybe some were better than others. That's with any event, you know what I mean? But overall, I'm pleased with the battles that we have, and I'm pleased with the way that they look and the way that they sound. And the battles will be out soon. I hope that you can enjoy them. To answer your question about what we plan to do in terms of Tay-Rock and Charlie Clips, I tried to think of a bunch of different solutions of possibly offering people, you know, a ticket to come and see the battle at another time. But then if I schedule it on this date, someone may have a wedding or a baby shower or this or that, or at work, and they can't get off. And it's just really a terrible situation, again, that we apologize for. But I think the best thing to do at this point is to shoot the battle as quickly as possible. Don't bring it to another event. Don't recharge people for it. Shoot it. Let people come in for free. Those who can make it can make it. From there, we just chop it up and get it out. Try to get it out within 48 hours from it being shot. That way the fans can at least get something back immediately and be, you know, get to see it as quickly as possible. So I'm not going to hold it up. I'm in the process of rescheduling it now. I have looking at some venues that can hold it. We're going to come out of our pocket to open the doors and let people come in for free and come enjoy the battle. So that's what we're doing in terms of that. I mean, that's the best that I can do at this time. I also want to say to people, you know, this is NOME 4, you know what I mean? Which means that that's 25 battles, okay? At least 25 battles that have taken place, you know what I mean? Not even, man, what is that, 6, 12, 18, 24, yeah, about 25 battles. One battle didn't happen. So now we're criminals, we're crooks, we're evil, we he did this on purpose. I mean, I just see the way that things spiral online, and I just want people to make informed decisions and use their minds and say, hey, listen, this is not something that people would want to do. Sometimes you go see a boxing match and a guy breaks his hand 2 weeks before the fight and it gets postponed, or your favorite ball player blows his knee out, or, you know, Derek Jeter pulls a hamstring and he's out for 2-3 games that you happen to have tickets for. It's an unfortunate situation, you know what I mean? But when there's delays and people, you know, it's just sometimes things that are beyond your control, and we really did try to make it happen. So I think that the only thing that we can really do to remedy the problem is shoot the battle as quickly as possible, allow those who can make it to come in for free, chop it up and get it out to the world as quickly as possible so people don't have to wait.
As far as the battles, man, to be honest with you, I was backstage. You know what I'm saying? I got into the venue early. I was backstage with the whole media crew, and the only people I saw there was Reed Dollars, Ill Will, Big T, and Cortez. Those were the only battle rappers I saw. And the crazy part is, none of them are supposed to battle each other. So how do you put a battle on a stage and match a person when your opponent isn't there? A lot of people got there late, you know what I'm saying? Just keeping it, I ain't trying to make no excuses, but it is, I talked to these people, they got there mad late, bruh. You know, for doors open at 2, you to get there at 4 and 5 o'clock. Like, you can't put a battle on if niggas ain't there. And then everybody say, well, why don't you just fine them and, you know, take money out of their pay? Yo, that shit ain't gonna work either, because if I'm late to a venue and I'm somebody like B Magic or Big T or Verb or whatever, say you pay me $6,000 a battle, so you gave me $3,000 up front. So I'm supposed to get my other $3,000 when I battle. So I come to the battle, you say, well, you late, so we're gonna deduct $1,000 from your pay. You only gonna get $2,000 a battle. A lot of these niggas, dog, are not gonna battle, even though they'll make $2,000. They won't battle, because at the end of the day, the stars are the battle rappers. It's not the league. So you can sit there and say, well, we're going to take $1,000 out of your pay, but Verb can say, I'm not going on stage. If Verb don't go on stage, who is good is going to battle? You know what I'm saying? You got to go through taking these niggas to court, small claims court, all to get $1,000 back. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of that shit just ain't worth it. At the end of the day, these are grown ass men. They just need to be more responsible and get to fucking work on time. That just is what it is, man, because really, somebody is gonna be arrogant enough to say, I'm not battling if you take my money, and he gonna fuck up the whole event. It just is what it is. Was you gonna not let Verb battle goods over $1,000 and make your event look even worse? You know what I'm saying? Then y'all niggas will be saying, oh, they shouldn't have charged him $1,000. That was too much money. I wouldn't take $1,000 cut either. He should only did $500. Then if it was $500, y'all be like, oh, that's too much. I wouldn't take a $500 cut either. It should have been $200. Nobody is ever satisfied unless you get a battle. And that's the power that the battle rappers have. So all these blogs, these niggas get on blogs trying to act like they got a solution. These niggas ain't never ran no business, dog. They don't know anything about business. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you will have only so much power unless you take these niggas to court. And yo, small claims court, is it worth it to try to like sue these niggas over for $500, $1,000? Sometimes it's not worth it, my nigga. All right, man, so let me just get into this recap, man. The first battle of the night was Reed Dollars versus John and Don. The crowd showed Reed Dollars crazy love from jump. He came out, Smack was like, yo, my motherfucking Reed Dollars, the legend, back in the building. Gave him the mic, he saluted the crowd went crazy. He had some opening line like, I take my 9-9 and John, some shit. I don't even know how he did it, but niggas was fucking with it. His opening bar got a crazy reaction. I was like, yo, this nigga John might be in trouble. After that, shit just went downhill for Reed. You know what I'm saying? He was like, he kept holding his mic like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I mean, he's on Twitter basically complaining that he had mic trouble, but he was holding his mic the whole first round and rapping like this. So to me, I don't know if he just wasn't used to a wireless mic or whatever it was, but I didn't really feel like he had no mic issues, and I could hear him well, but I don't know why he was holding this shit like this. And obviously, if you hold it like this, there's an opportunity you could maneuver it, get the shit off track, and now your audio is a little bit fucked up, maybe moving forward. But from jump, this nigga was holding this shit, so that was just off the rip. His bar, honestly, man, I don't really feel like Reed too much fit in this era. I'm gonna keep it real. He wasn't as bad as E-Ness. I ain't gonna go that far, but for the most part, man, he had too many gun bars, too many kill bars and just not enough wordplay to fuck with niggas that really got wordplay. You know what I'm saying? Everything was, I'll shoot you, I'll come up and slice your neck, give you $1.50, that's a smile. Shit like that we've heard before. He was saying shit like, have you ever seen a barrel of a gun so close that when you pull the trigger, all you see is when you pull the trigger, the body fall and all you see is the ghost? And like, that shit was like hot to him. You know what I'm saying? That's the shit he wrote that he really felt like was hot. And it wasn't that it was whack or nothing, but it was just an okay bar. But those were like his best bars. You know what I'm saying? So he had a pause-worthy bar in round 3. I think nigga said something like, John, I should fuck you. John, you a pussy. I should fuck you because you moist. And niggas was like, pause. Niggas was screaming pause in the building. He was like, yo, I'm from Philly, son. We don't say pause, son. Yo, nigga, I'm from Philly, son. It's Philly. I'm a grown-ass man, son. We don't say that pause shit, son. We don't say that pause shit. Nigga, you needed a pause, my nigga, because you said that pause-worthy bar. You a pussy, I should fuck you because you moist. And the nigga basically repeated the bar again. Shit just went down here from there. Also, the nigga did a multiple choices. The A, shoot him in the head. B, stab him. Like, come on, my nigga. Like, we don't even like when John do the shit. So that shit was not working for you either. That was Reed. So Reed got the fuck out of there. He had 3 bad rounds, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? He had a bunch of gun bars, but I mean, them shit just wasn't hitting, dog. They were not hitting at all. John the Don was name flipping the shit out of this nigga, dog. You know what I'm saying? He was saying some shit like, it's gonna be like Hooked on Phonics because I'm gonna show you how to read dollars and extra read all about it. Nigga was just name flipping the shit out of this nigga. And he had other little wordplay in there, but when gun bars versus wordplay, John was just way too lyrical for read dollars. John 3-0. That was that battle. What up? I'm biased review, man. John the Don here.
Early fucking morning to me.
Hey, man. It's almost 1 o'clock, man. Gotta get you out of bed, man. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy this ATL weather. But let's talk about this battle, man, you had with Reed Dollars. You know what I'm saying? What's your thoughts on it now that it's been a few days since the battle has happened?
I mean, I ain't gonna really talk about the outcome. I don't want to talk about the outcome. What I really want to talk about is this nigga's complaints. You know what I'm saying? He complained about all the wrong shit. He don't know you complaining about shit because it's a lack of experience, man. Like, you know, like I outsmarted you. You know what I mean? That's really what it is. I know what this game is, and you didn't, and I knew that, and I took advantage of it. Like, you know what I mean? To win the battle, that was the fucking point. But I was trying to tell you. But shout out to Reed. I'm not here to try to downplay him or nothing like that. I'm just telling you, like, you gotta, you know what I mean, learn the ropes all over again. You know what I mean? So that's really what it is. To talk about they ain't show him no love. First of all, I didn't want to go first. When they told me to go first, I said, fuck no. You know what I mean? But you gotta understand, nobody was there yet. You know what I mean? None of the rappers was there yet. And so I decided, and I didn't have my people on stage. None of my people's on stage but my brother. Nobody behind me. Who you seen behind me? Cortez, D Chambers, you know what I mean? Those my niggas, but they didn't come with me. You know what I mean? He complaining, you know, Smack gave him the mic to do his little thing, and they showed him more love when he came out. It was fair, man. When y'all see the footage, it was more than fair. They actually wanted me to lose in that building, man. Y'all don't understand what it was like to be up there and for people to try to force to boo me and not boo him for certain shit that if I would have said that he said, they would have definitely booed me. But I'm not here to complain. I just want that footage to come out. I personally feel like it's my perfect battle in my head just because of how everything played out, how I prepared, how I performed. It's what I wanted, you know what I mean? So I'm real happy about it. I just can't wait to see the footage, but you know.
Now let's talk about he also complained about the mic problem. So you want to speak on that?
Man, he's not used to battling with a mic clipped on him. Like from jump, he's holding the mic. You're not supposed to hold a lapel mic. Like you're not supposed to hold it. Like you holding it, fucking it up. He didn't know that. You know what I mean? So he just didn't know. So it's not like all this complaining he doing is about shit that he just didn't know. Nobody complained about the mic. Nobody had complaints about NOME 4, period. Not even Charlie Clips and Tay-Rock, and they didn't even get the battle because they knew what was happening. Everybody was understanding, you know what I mean? NOME 4 was ran great, actually. It was great. Like, they had food, you know what I'm saying? People wasn't standing for too long, but He complaining about the mic, man. He held the mic. Actually, my mic was actually worse than his. You know what I mean? I kept having to tell him, you remember that? I kept having to tell him to turn my shit up. Then I said fucking and started yelling. You know what I mean? But the mic was good, man. Y'all gonna see. And I heard the footage is great. I heard the audio is crystal clear, everything. So y'all just gonna see, man. And don't discredit me and be like, oh, John, you just beat Reed. Because if I would have lost to him, y'all would have fried me. You know what I'm saying? So I don't care. Like, I did what I was supposed to do. At the end of the day, I said what I was going to do, and I did it. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, Reed Dollaz is considered a battle rap legend in Philly. I took him and I did my thing. Don't discredit me, man. Y'all got to stop doing that. Like, y'all got to stop doing that. You know what I mean? Just look at what I did. You know what I mean? If y'all feel like he was whack, you know what I'm saying? Just look at what I did, though. You know what I mean? Pay attention to what I did. But it is what it is, man. Shout out to Reed. Shout out to Philly. You know what I mean? Shout out to Unbiased.
Hey, let the fans know how that battle came about real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Me and Reed?
Yeah, because there was a lot of talk probably a year ago that he might battle Surf. Yeah. That kind of fell through. So how did your name, you know, actually surface as somebody that battled? Did you call him out? Did he call you out?
He definitely called me out. It's for, you know, with him and Queens Flip. He definitely called me out. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I think it all started from a fake page. One of my fake pages on Twitter was tweeting him. He was tweeting back. It got into it, you know what I mean? And fans got in between it. And, you know, just brought it up. Next thing you know, he dropped the blog. You know what I mean? So it was just good for me. When he called me out, like, Reed Dollaz is somebody I've been watching since whenever. Whenever he was doing this thing, I was watching it. So when he called me out, yeah, I jumped on it. Cool, because that's how I'm building my resume. I build my resume from niggas that I've been watching and the niggas that's nice right now. You know what I mean? That's why they call me the legend killer, because that's who I go after. These niggas I've been watching coming up. These niggas is legends, cool. Let me get in that category. Let me get in that ring with them. You know what I'm saying? Let me put them on my resume, because what is that gonna make me at the end of the day? You know what I mean? So that's really what it is. So when he said that, yeah, I'm taking it. I'm not about to duck Reed Dollaz. I'm not about to do it. Come on, you know what I mean? Let me show him the ropes. He's definitely gonna be a better battle rapper after this. He definitely gonna be a better one. Y'all better not sleep. He learned. I seen that tweet. He learned. Like, and that was my whole point. Look at all my interviews. I said I want him to learn.
All right, man. You had a legend return, Reed Dollaz. Right. You know what I'm saying? He had an okay performance. I won't say great. You know, it wasn't, you know.
So I'm moving around. Go ahead, Chris.
But, you know, he made a lot of comments about, you know, going on first, and he was a legend, and, you know, Philly wasn't all the way in the building when he came in, and the mic situation. So just speak on that, because
I think it's hilarious. You know what I'm saying? First of all, you know, as many know, the complaining comes in. We started at 4:30. Open the doors at 2. If people are coming to support you, why would they be there at 4:30 and they're still not in the building? You think I specifically know who's from Philly? Like, I looked in the audience and Smack and said, you know what, put Reed on. None of his people in the building. Those guys over there, they look like they're from Iowa. They look like they're from New Brunswick, New Jersey. They're not from Philly. Just throw the battle on. Do you think how do I know who's from Philly and who's not from Philly? Secondly, Smack greeted him perfectly. When he came out, he welcomed Reed back, passed him the microphone, allowed him to do a speech before his battle. Most people will be upset because that kind of puts it in the context that he's more important than his opponent. That's another thing. In terms of the mics, he had the freshest mics. He went first. Nothing wrong with the mics. When people see the footage, they'll be able to determine there's nothing wrong with the mics. Nothing wrong with the mics. Nobody else has complained about mic failure. No one's complained about the mics, period. The sound is great. People will see that when they watch the footage. You could be the judge. I haven't seen, in terms of, like, I don't know what he's looking for. You know, I mean, I thought we gave him a great deal of respect. I thought we presented him correctly. You know, maybe the battle didn't go the way that he anticipated. Maybe he didn't get the reaction that he was looking for. I don't know, you know, what his issue is. You know what I mean? All I know is that we were the first to go after him and bring him in and give him an opportunity and put him on a major platform. And it was up to him to deliver the content and utilize it to the best of his ability. Now, I don't know how the people will feel when we put the battle out. They may think that he did excellent. That's not mine. I'm not here to judge. I'm just here to I'm the promoter. I hire the talent. I put it out for the world to see it. If they like it, they like it. If they won't, they won't. I think people will enjoy it. I think he says some good things. I don't have anything negative to say about Reed. I just don't like the approaches he's taking. You know what I'm saying? Our artists have to be accountable for their shit. You know what I'm saying? Nothing was wrong with his microphone at all. We had 2 soundmen there. You'll hear the sound when you watch the battles. You will be able to determine if something was wrong with his mic. He had the same mic that Averb used, DNA used, the same mic.
Next battle was Goods versus Averb. They show Averb, definitely show Averb love in the building, you know what I'm saying? This was a great battle. I'm gonna keep it a stack. Goods came out with the motherfucking the fucking jacket from the Suede battle, the gold jacket, threw him in the crowd and shit.
I had to motherfucking bring somebody special to come to basically host this battle with me. You know what I'm saying? You know, the URL TV movement is about lyricism, bars, so I only respect real lyricists in the game. You know what I'm saying? So I had to motherfucking put in an OG call and have somebody to hold this down, this NOME 4 event with me. You know what I'm saying? So you know I got on the line and I had to hit my motherfucking nigga, my brother, Jada motherfucking Cash. To say thank you for Jada, for coming through, supporting the battle culture, for coming to support the URL TV movement. You know what I mean? He's one of the top 5 dead or alive. You heard? You heard? So he's hosting this NOME event with me. You heard? Yo, Jada, I'm gonna ask him one question. We're gonna get the battle started. How important you feel this battle culture is to the culture of hip hop?
First of all, I want to say what's up to the people. What's up, y'all? I love every last one of y'all motherfuckers. That's real talk. But battling is definitely important for the culture. If you're a hip hop head, if you're a hip hop fan, since the beginning of hip hop, they've been getting battles in since Busy B, LL, Ice-T, you know what I mean? Myself, Beans, 50, whoever, but it's all therapeutic for the culture. And now URL, Smack, y'all created this platform. These brothers can get money, they can get it on, they can create their brand. It's a beautiful outlet. So I'm here to support. You already know. Let's get it on, baby. NOME 4 is going down.
Coming to the stage is my motherfucking nigga for motherfucking 3, 1, 4. Hey, boy, where you at, my nigga? Where you at? Hey, boy, wait a minute. Let him come through, let him come through. Let him come through. Let him come through. With my man A-Verb back. St. Louis in the building. Shout out to my man A-Verb. My brother. Verb in the building. Shout out to St. Louis. You heard? Alright, let's go. And his opponent for the night is repping PX. PX or P-Nex. My man, my brother, Claude the
Shout out to the nigga that caught the jacket. This nigga caught the Averb jacket, right? The nigga wore it the rest of the battles, my nigga. Nigga literally had on the jacket the rest of the battles. Why? I don't know, my nigga. It wasn't like, the jacket wasn't a good look, my nigga. I don't know why you wore it. Didn't make matters worse, you was light skinned at that. Like, my nigga, y'all niggas gotta stop making us look bad, bro. You literally wore the jacket the rest of the battles. And then you had braids on. Nigga, you cannot wear braids. I only know 3 niggas with braids in life. Big T, Sway Seva, and you. Nigga, I don't even know a nigga in Atlanta with braids. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know why niggas are still rocking braids. But this nigga, shout out to you. You was outside the venue with the gold Averb jacket still on, my nigga. So shout out to you, man. But Goods came out, threw the motherfucking jacket on the stage and shit, or in the crowd. He had about 2 or 3 of them, threw them in the crowd. And it was a good battle, man. Round 1, I edged Goods in round 1. Verb had some shit though, but I edged Goods in round 1. As far as round 2, Verb did stumble in round 2. He did not choke, he stumbled. It was still a good round from him. He had a crazy showtime. He was like, so is showtime. I ride on him. Windows tinted, can't see shit. Mask down, iron low, like I'm anemic. Nigga, like I'm anemic, nigga. Your iron, I got my iron low like I'm anemic. Yo, Verb. Salute to you, Verb, on the wordplay, my nigga. That shit was fire. That was one of his showtime. Crowd went crazy, you know what I'm saying? Telling that nigga to bring it back. Shit was fire. Even with the slip, I still gave Verb the second round, though. As far as round 3, Verb came with a real talk third. You know what I'm saying? I can't even remember what the fuck he was saying, but it was I remember thinking like, yo, this nigga coming with a real talk third. The problem is, Goods came with a real talk third, too. And I told you that back in the day, Verb used to look up the Goods because them St. Louis dudes was trying to get on with the Lions King. Them St. Louis dudes were trying to get on with the Lions Den niggas, so they came down here and battled, and Lux had them dudes come down here. So they always kind of looked up to like the Head Ices and the Goods and shit. So he came with a real talk third too. To me, it just trumped Verb shit. So I feel like Goods clearly got the third. Verb came with 3 dope rounds. Goods came with 3 good rounds. You know what I'm saying? But it's very, very close, man. I think it'll be a little bit debatable on cam, but honestly, in the building, Goods edged this battle. So that's why I got that battle. Definitely potential battle of the night, though. Next battle, man, B Magic versus Big T. This battle was terrible, dog. I'm gonna keep it a stack. It was terrible.
Big T, what's up, baby? We about to get it on again, baby. This is the NOME 4. You know I am your boy, Jerry Kiss. We got 2 real good contestants right here. Got my nigga B Magic from the Lou right here. St. Louis representing. You know what I mean? He do his motherfucking thing. I got my other nigga Big T right here from Chi-Town. Representing. Smack, what we doing? We getting it on?
The coin, Jay, that just held it down. I'ma flip the motherfucking coin for this one, Jay. Where that quarter at? Y'all already know I never have coins. What's up? Let's get it.
We got it. You ready? Alright, hold on. We sending it out, Beasley? Okay. Big T got heads. Tails it is. What you want, Magic?
Yo. Big T. I don't know what it was, man. Big T bars. He had bars, but they just really wasn't hitting. He hung on that angle of, you know what I'm saying, you got beat up by Jay Fox. He hung on that angle kind of a lot in this battle. I think he like used it like 2 different rounds or whatever. In the 3rd round, he was pretty good. B Magic came out cooking in the 1st round. Definitely took the 1st round. 2nd round, B Magic choked like a kind of a lone choke. He was walking around the crowd, pacing, and then he got back into his shit, then he choked again, and then he gave up the round. So 2nd round looked very, very awkward for B Magic. So, you know, and Big T really wasn't crazy in the 2nd round either, to be honest with you. Like, up until the choke, B Magic was actually doing pretty decent, but he choked. And being that he got back into it and then choked again, like, that shit looked terrible for B Magic. So I'm probably gonna give Big T the 2nd round just on the choke alone. As far as the 3rd round, B Magic like choked again. You know what I'm saying? Choke, slip up. It was kind of like a choke. Like, he was kind of like on his stumble and shit in round 3. Big T had a Big T had a pretty decent round 3. Not crazy, but pretty decent. Definitely one of his better rounds than the other 2. I don't really know who won this battle, man. You look at it and you say, oh, this nigga choked. He should definitely be getting up the rounds. But Big T bars really wasn't that crazy. The nigga said, you know what I'm saying, I'm nuts like cashews. Like, that was not a punchline. The nigga really said that. You know what I'm saying? That shit is almost like it's crazier than Crazy Glue. You know what I'm saying? It's like a toss-up on which one of them was worse. Oh, never mind. But anyway, he said that shit and I was just like, yo, this shit is ridiculous. But, you know, shout out to Big T. What I really think, man, I watched Angry Fan Blog, and I know he said some shit about Big T being overrated or whatever. I don't know if it was just a little bit of hate on Big T. I know like him and Big T don't really get along that well, even though Big T did do his radio show. So it may be a little bit of dirt thrown on there for that. I don't feel like Big T is overrated. In order to be overrated, dog, first of all, you got to be rated too high. You know what I'm saying? I don't really feel like people look at Big T and say, oh, you're up there with Hollow, you're up there with Lux. I don't think they look at him like that. Is he a top tier dude? Yeah, but he's not overrated. He's not like some top name that's gonna be like the closing act of a card or some shit. He's not quite there yet. You know what I'm saying? He's not, even though he did headline the Chicago event. But I don't think people look at Big T like they look at Clips and like they look at Hollow, even though he battled them too. So I don't feel like he's rated too high. And also, in order to be overrated, you gotta just not be nice. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be like, you gotta not be nice, but niggas are making you nice. And Big T is nice. When you look at his DNA battle, his surf battle, and his Hitman battle, you'll be like, yo, this dude is crazy. And what do all three of them battles have in common? They're all closed settings. You know what I'm saying? Hitman, 200, 300 people in the building. DNA, 200 or 300 people in the building. Surf, about 40 people in the building, 30 or 40 people. So what I come to realize, man, I just don't feel like Big T is made for a big crowd, especially a big New York crowd. I do feel like he did pretty good versus Big Cannon. I got Big Cannon winning that battle, but I didn't feel like he was whack versus Big Cannon. So I just feel like, man, he's maybe not built for a big crowd. So it's nothing about overrated. So I definitely disagree on that. But so that's my take on Big T and B Magic. It's gonna be hard to decide. Hopefully it won't get vaulted or nothing. I think it's too big of a battle to get vaulted, but it really ain't a good battle at all. Like, to be honest with you, shit is not a good battle. But
Nah, bro. Yo, I'm gonna tell you this, bro. DNA's, Ill Will is unstoppable. Yeah, Ill Will's unstoppable for real, but DNA's that vet. See how he did the other nigga? He vetted him.
Yo, what up, man? It's somebody. If you checking in, I'm here with the man. This is the most popular. This is the most popular man in Jersey. Yo, what up, man?
Heavy bags, man. 15 minutes of fame, man. That's the man right there.
Known for, man. We out here. You know what I'm saying? You not here, you not nowhere. You know what I'm saying? What, you got any predictions you want to give? Anything?
Nah, man. Upper management watching. I love all of y'all, man. Nah, but
what you want? Please give me battle of the night. What's battle of the night?
Battle of the night. I'm going with Gaddis Hustle, and I'm gonna go with Big T, Big Magic. You know what I'm saying? I think that's gonna be the battle of the night, man. I just think that's the sleeper battle right now. You know what I'm saying?
I got Goods A-Verb battle of the night. You know what I'm saying? They've been going at it. I got Goods 2-1, so I'll do a recap of this. Goods 2-1 right now. I'm about to speak, man. All right, next battle, man. Ill Will versus DNA. The shit was a crazy battle. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of people felt like Ill Will would probably win. I was one of them people that probably edged Ill Will in the preview or whatever, but I did say I wouldn't be surprised if DNA won. And based on the snow battle, which I will get into on another blog about that bullshit battle, I definitely felt like DNA probably was going to win this battle. I definitely had a chance to win this battle. The first round from DNA is probably the biggest reaction I've ever seen on URL, and it's like even bigger than Hitman Big Gerald. Like just the crowd, you know what I'm saying? And I was in the building for those battles, but just the crowd and just everything, maybe because it was just more people, but it's probably about the same. But yo, that shit was one of the biggest reactions I've seen, and DNA just set it up well. He had a nice first round. Ill Will first round was pretty good, but when you knowing that DNA has good first rounds, when I heard Ill Will first round, I was just like, yo, DNA can beat this. You know what I'm saying? Because Ill Will went first, and that's exactly what happened. DNA just killed it. All right, DNA, man. Yep. Off a great performance at Known For, man. Let's talk about it, man. How did you feel about your Ill Will performance? You know what I'm saying? Were you worried at all? Did you feel like you had it in the bag from the jump? Did you see something in his eyes on stage that said it was over? Talk to me.
You know what's crazy, right? I was down with my shit a little bit. I don't know why, but I was the night before the battle. But then I just told myself, like, yo, man, Ill Will can't fuck with me. And when we got there to the battle, he spit his rhyme. Once he was spitting his first round, I knew I was gonna I was like, I'm gonna chill him the first round. It's over for him this round. And when he finished, he was like, oh yeah, we only went 220. So I'm like, if you gonna complain about time, you're supposed to complain while I'm rhyming too long. How you gonna complain before I even rap? You don't even know how long I'm going. That's why I was like, oh, I can sense fear, because if you want to get the time limit straight, you're going to do that at the beginning of the battle, or you're going to wait to see how long I go. Like, yo, this nigga DNA's rhyming mad long, cut him off. But why would you say it then? So from that moment, I was like, it's over.
Now, what was the time limit for y'all battle? Did y'all have a time limit? Or?
I mean, Beasley told me DNA, we going standard URL time, 3 minutes, with the grace period of 30 seconds, so 3:30. So I wrote my rhymes at 3 on the dot, so I figured like, all right, 3:30. I mean, I'm not a known dude to go past the time limit. I don't do that shit. I mean, I get my shit out in the time that I'm supposed to. So once I started rhyming, I'm not gonna lie, man, a lot of niggas, and this is what the people were saying, I'm not cocky. They said this might be my best first round in URL, the best first round of the night, obviously, the best performance that I ever had, and they said it's in contention for one of the best first rounds in URL history. I don't know, Chris. I don't know if you agree with that.
Yeah, it was definitely dope. I can't front, especially the way it ended perfect too. You know what I'm saying? You kind of threw smack in there the whole nine. Like, you know, I ain't gonna give it away for the fans, but it was definitely crazy. Second round, it seemed like they both just freestyled their rounds. You know what I'm saying? Ill Will was just freestyling, in my opinion, with what he was saying, and DNA was freestyling. It might be a little bit of filler in this round, but that's what happens when you freestyle, and that's what a lot of people talking about, that whole LeBron James cramp. Some people don't like it, but it was a freestyle. The nigga had cramp like the night before in a Heat game, so he just threw that shit in there. You know, these niggas be writing their rounds way before the battle. But to be honest with you, dog, if you gonna have a freestyle battle with DNA, nigga, advantage DNA. You know what I'm saying? He much better freestyle. He won his second round too. So come to the third round, Ill Will started cooking in the third round a little bit more than he had the other two. He acted like he was gonna do that Jamaican shit from the Lotta Zay battle on UFF, but he didn't do it. I think that shit would have definitely probably sealed the deal for him, but he didn't do it. And DNA had a pretty good third round too. He had this whole will in two. You know what I'm saying? I shoot at your car, and even split the will in two. And people said I was gonna lose to you, but I shouldn't take you, but I was willing to. Like, yo, this shit was, matter of fact, watch this. They saying that third round might be debatable, man.
Yeah. I know that's what they saying. I was just talking to my nigga Rain. Shout out to him. He's in Cali making moves. I was spending him a part of my rhyme like, yo, man, I don't know, man. Maybe Ill Will said some shit I ain't know, but I had a crazy part of my third round. I think won me the third. I said some shit like, I said, usually I plot and scheme when I'm trying to get my victim. Like, yo, he's over there. Then get my fifth in. Soon as we spot him, I could have 6 guys hit him. But in this case, I could just catch L while he inside chilling, you know? Cause the word ill is inside chilling, and put the yak on ice and have his insides chilling. Or I could tell Swave shoot him, that's an inside killing. Cause you know the word ill is also inside killing. Now when you think about that, that was too ill for you. Smack offered me ill, I told them I wanted the iller dude. Cause I had an illusion, that ill losing, I'm too skilled for you. Since they gave me ill will, I'ma write this ill will for you. At first he offered JC. I told that nigga Willa do, cause now I'm willing to break willing to. So when he dies, the family is split the willing to. Caught him in Pontiac, it was just willing to. Aimed at the car, the shot split the willing to. So now a casket is what you gonna have to put willing to. I ain't even need a third, I could've beat willing to. First I ain't want another L, but now I'm willing to. Serving with the tray like Jeffrey when I dumped the steel. Close to the glove, so it's no Fresh Prince when I let off that pump for real. You say you getting hoes, I ain't see you back one for real. Ironic your name Will, but you give us that uncle feel. That's cause you dress like you 75, my nigga. Where do you get your clothes from? Seen you on UFF, looked at your sneakers like, where do you get those from? You don't get fly, fam. It's evident you a known bum. The last time they seen ill floss on DNA was known one.
I got dreams of getting on. That's why I'm going off on. Y'all probably think I'm going strong, but really, I'm going soft on. It's time to drop down in my zone, you know, become a boss on. For the next couple seconds, I ain't gonna even rap. I'ma just floss on. I bet you can't do this.
Y'all tell me, man.
Get that nigga DNA. Yeah, man. So shout out to DNA, man. Definitely took Prez Mafia on short notice. From what I'm hearing, man, the nigga like wrote this battle for Ill Will damn near like a week before the battle. 4 or 5 days before the battle, and just had it memorized. So that's just crazy if that's the case. You know what I'm saying? They was kind of talking about a little bit, him and Big T, about the writing styles.
Right now, baby, you real hype right now.
I ain't gonna front. DNA got right.
You real hype right now.
I ain't gonna front. I know, but
that's my nigga. I'm fucking with him.
Yesterday, I thought Will was.
I don't know how he did that. He wrote.
I was never gonna say it though.
Yeah.
Man, he wrote this rhymes in 4 days.
So who was gonna be?
I was there with him.
Just
so it's like.
I mean,
I just thought the way it was going, Smack calling this nigga.
You know what fucked me up?
Niggas already wanted to see him lose, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, that's why.
You know what fucked me up? He was writing his rhymes. I had my rhymes down, like spitting, no reaction. DNA come 4 days, shake the bill. I'm in here salty. I'm salty.
Keep writing at the last minute like you always done this shit.
Always, nigga. Every time I write,
we went to Australia, this nigga wrote on a plane.
That's battle I won.
So shout out to DNA, definitely won this battle. You know what I'm saying? It was clearly no debating Ill Will. A lot of people trying to act like he's overrated now. I don't think so, man. I mean, he beat B Magic in my opinion. He beat he lost to Tay Rock. Who else? He you know, obviously the Johnny Alcatraz. People are wanting to see him in that Johnny Alcatraz form. And you know, sometimes it's hard to duplicate that. That was honestly one of the best performances that a single dude had on URL with the Johnny Alcatraz battle. It's gonna be hard for him to match that. I'm not down on Ill Will. I still think he's nice. And as far as people saying, oh, you know, Smack was betting on Ill Will, he did a blog saying that, you know, Ill Will is gonna kill DNA. This is what happened from what I heard. DNA and Smack was both at the Vlad studios. So when Vlad was like, yo, who do you think was gonna win? DNA walked in the building or walked in the room, and then, you know, Smack was like, yo, I think Ill Will is gonna kill DNA. And it was kind of funny because DNA was in the background. So a lot of y'all probably like, oh, he's being biased to Ill Will. He shouldn't play that position because he's the owner of URL. That was what that was all about, more than likely. I won't say that behind closed doors they really didn't think Ill Will was gonna win. I mean, the Orv told me he thought he was gonna win. So shout out to DNA, did his numbers, you know what I'm saying? And that's why he a vet, dog. DNA is gonna retire a legend, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I did the DNA Untold Truth. To show you just how nice DNA is, I took the nigga outside for the Untold Truth. I picked like random shit for him to freestyle about, and the nigga was snapping. He even went back and even included Ill Will into some of the little outdoor shit we was talking about. I was like, yo, niggas can't fuck with you, dog. Like, they can't fuck with you. Not on freestyles anyway. So he's only 23 years old, my nigga. And we got into why he always battled without a tooth, too. Untold Truth DNA coming soon, man. But that was that battle. Cortez and T-Rex, definitely an interesting battle. A lot of people feel like Cortez keep getting a short end of the stick on URL. I watched all these people do blogs saying Smack was rushing through the battle because it was behind and all this shit. I know a lot of niggas just talk because the words are free. I understand that. However, this is what's going on with that battle. Cortez and T-Rex was originally a EBL battle. You know how EBL do? They did the DNA Calico shit, the K-Shine Cortez shit. They the king of the 2-minute rounds. You know, that battle was a 2-minute round battle on EBL. URL bought that battle from EBL, brought it to URL, and did the battle on URL. But in bringing it to URL, the same stipulations was brought over and with the contract as well. Can you explain the T-Rex and Cortez controversy with the 2 rounds? Can you explain that real quick?
The T-Rex and Cortez controversy with the 2 rounds was this. The battle was already contracted to another league. That league wasn't doing an event. We picked up the battle. The rules of the battle were already paid, so we just basically paid off the purses back to the league and inherited the battle. So the rules were already, deal was already structured on how the rules were going to be for the match. So once they got there, it wasn't the typical Smack URL rules, the times were shorter. So now there was a discrepancy if there was going to be a grace period after 2 minutes or if it was just going to be 2 minutes flat. So the battle is a 2-minute battle, which to me is ample time to get the job done. However, some felt that they needed longer time, or that was the only discrepancy. I mean, it's still a decent battle. I just looked at it on tape. It's good. I think people will enjoy it. But that's what it was.
You battled T-Rex. When I talked to Beasley yesterday, he said that was a EBL battle that was contracted before and then brought to URL. Is that true? That
it was contracted before, but when we were told that it was going to NOME, it was like, all right, so we going all out then. You get what I'm saying? Then a couple days before the battle, he wants to say, oh, we only doing 2 minutes. I'm like, yo, bro, you want to say this now?
Who was that, Rex?
Yeah, Rex said that. I'm like, yo, y'all niggas gonna come and say this now? Like, again, this is a last minute situation. Niggas is trying to tell me, oh, it's 2-minute rounds. DNA's the one that called me. Keep it real. Not, you know what I mean? Like, DNA called me. Then I called Beasley, and Beasley was like, yeah, he's kind of complaining about the times. I'm like, yo, you gotta give me a window though. You gotta give me a 2-minute, 2:30 window. Let me finish my round. Let me finish the scheme. What battle rap do you know recently in any league, they just cut a nigga in front of his time? King of the Dot doesn't do that. EBL doesn't do that. Rude Awake, Guerrilla Warfare. Nobody's stopping you. Niggas at least raise their hand. You know what's your last 4, and they let you finish it.
Let me just say this, because I don't know how much you can see, being that you kind of in the moment of your bars. While you was rapping, there was a lot of people like on his side,
pointing to the clock and shit.
Yeah, trying to get smacking them to stop. Even people like Murder Mook and stuff. So I don't really know how much you can see, but there was a lot of behind, kind of away from you, but his people still saying like, yo, he going kind of long. So I think that's why Smack was a little bit more enforcing it.
Smack called me and Smack said he was tight. He was like, yo, at the end of the day, what am I paying a nigga for if you sabotaging the footage like that? All he did was say, look, it's either 2 things. This is T-Rex you talking about. Like, it's either he wasn't prepared. You get what I'm saying? And it's the fact that, nigga, you've never complained about time limits before. Never. You get what I'm saying? Fucking Arsenal, when you battle Arsenal rap for 8 minutes. It's because you wasn't worried about Arsenal, and you know he ain't crazy lyrically or anything like that. You was like, yo, he can say whatever he wants. It doesn't matter. I'm T-Rex. I'm ready. But you wasn't.
Let me throw this scenario at you. He is getting a lot of backlash for the Quiet Room Head Ice battle that hasn't dropped. Yeah. Because Ice went so long.
2 minutes.
So do you think that could be his thought process?
No, it ain't his thought process, because at the end of the day, it's Cortez and T-Rex. At the end of the day, the fans want to see that. If the fans wanted to see that and it could have been a classic, then your conscience is fucking up a potential classic. You get what I'm saying? I mean, come on, my nigga. We all professionals. I stood there in a round 3 with Conceited and let Conceited rap for 6 minutes. I ain't complain. What you complaining for? Niggas get off. You get what I'm saying? You was dead ass like, time, in the middle of a scheme. That shit is corny. The fans lose out when they do that. You get what I'm saying? The fans lose out. What are they paying for? And come on, like that shit was a waste of time. Like a waste of time. He didn't do no press run, right? So you could already tell he wasn't taking it serious. You feel what I'm saying? He was trying to downplay it. And that shit is kind of corny already. It's like niggas keep trying to downplay it or something like that. But then when my niggas turn up on niggas, oh, y'all bullying niggas. Then when we don't bully niggas, we try to do it right. Oh, niggas trying to play it. You get what I'm saying? It's like, you can't win with this shit. So if I have my niggas turn up on stage, then it's, oh, Cortez is banned from URL. But that's the next step.
And let me ask you something. Let me play devil's advocate for a minute. I do feel like, and I'm not just saying you, I do feel like in general, because I said the same thing about the Head Ice and Tech 9. I think sometimes battle rappers, they got to realize who they're battling, the match, and sometimes they got to realize when a situation isn't good, even if they're being paid. So you got a lot of history with K-Shine. He kind of went at you when he battled Calico back on URL, and you and I think DNA maybe. Then you got the Rex situation. So do you really, I don't, take me through the contracts and the negotiations on why those battles are even 2 minutes, and why maybe they just didn't get put on URL or waited, it wasn't just held out.
Well, what it is first though, it's just niggas is scared. Like Niggas is just scared. Like, it's nothing else. Like, you gotta understand something. If Smack and Beasley and Chico, they're so busy, they're not paying attention to everything that's going on. Granted, you get what I'm saying? But the fans know, Norb sees it, certain people see it like, yo, this nigga's, he's working his name back up. You get what I'm saying? Smack fucks with me just on a regular level. So he's like, yo, Cole, I see what you're doing. Niggas is talking. I think it's about time to get that battle. Now, before niggas was saying, oh, niggas ain't want to see that battle because my stock was down. I didn't complain about that. I just said, I'm going to get my stock back up. You get what I'm saying? So when we go through these contracts, I don't give a fuck about 2 minutes. I don't give a fuck about nothing. I write. Caustic, I battled Caustic. That was supposed to be 1:30. Nigga, all I did was freestyle some shit about him going over the time limit, and I still rapped. You get what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. That shit, it's no excuse. It's no excuse. Whether you feel it's 2 minutes or not, why you not letting a nigga at least finish his bars? Like, you gotta let a nigga finish his scheme. 2:10, 2:15, and what I was told was, it was 2 minutes with a 2:30 cap. If I'd have got to 2:30, everything would have been smooth. Niggas was cutting me off right there, in the middle, 1:59, time. The crowd is going crazy. The crowd at least wants to hit a line. Like, what are you talking about? You sabotaging footage by doing that. And besides sabotaging the footage, it's like, what are we battling for on this stage then, my nigga? It's not even main events. What are we battling on the stage for? It's just nonsense. It's nonsense. It's corny. It's politics. At the end of the day, niggas want to rap and get money. Even Jadakiss was like, yo, nigga, rap. Nah. You get what I'm saying? I never seen T-Rex worried about time limits like that. It is what it is.
I'm gonna be real.
I had some shit for him.
I think your style is more suitable for longer rounds, to be honest with you.
Yeah. That's why I always said that after grind time, I was like, I need more time than a minute to do what I gotta do. You get what I'm saying? And I think now, it's a lot better. Like, I keep it real. I feel like certain battles were always debatable with me because I stuck to the time limits. I was always like, oh, if we got a 3-minute battle, 2:45 to 3, I'll be missing 2 or 3 haymakers, and then niggas will be like, oh, it's close, call it and kill him. Now I'm on some shit. No, I'm just killing everybody. I don't care about time limits. I don't care about nothing. Like, I just go. You get what I'm saying? Come on. Disaster cried about time limits against me. That's crazy. Like, really think about it. That's crazy. I don't know what niggas want to do. Do niggas want to rap or niggas just want to bullshit? You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't have time to waste my time, go on that stage, have people pay $100 to $80 to get in, $100, and niggas to see me not do what I gotta do. You get what I'm saying? And it has nothing to do with me. It has nothing to do with me. Third time, it has nothing to do with me. It's just corny.
And to be honest with you, dog, Rex fucked this battle up. I'm gonna keep it a stat because Rex could have let Cortez rock, but I ain't gonna lie, as soon as 2 minutes hit, Rex was on Smack about the time and they was booing the shit. When Cortez was rapping, when Cortez was rapping in his first round, like fucking Rex and Mook are like on Smack about the fucking time and shit. Like, yo, the time, you can kind of like see them, but you can't hear what the fuck they saying, but you can see them. And the whole time Cortez is scheming and doing this little thing, you know what I'm saying? It's just like them niggas are just bitching about the time. And to be in all honesty with you, considering that we didn't see Tay-Rock and Clips, they could have just let this battle rock. And Smack is one of them dudes that he will let the battle rock. However, Rex wasn't trying to hear that shit. I guess Rex, y'all know he battled in the quiet room versus Head Ice. Didn't get all his money. Spit for like 3 minutes. Head Ice spit for like 9 minutes, and he gonna be looking crazy when the footage come out because Head Ice probably beat him clearly based on that. Maybe he was like, fuck that, niggas ain't over rapping me. He didn't let Cortez get hardly any seconds over 2 minutes, my nigga, and that fucked the battle. Smack was like, Tom, in the middle of this nigga scheming. A lot of people was like, oh, he's rushing through the battle. No, Rex was on that nigga ass, dog. Rex and Mook was just like, yo, you know what I'm saying? And it was just like fucking up the battle, man. Rex could have just gave this nigga a little bit more leeway. I could see if the nigga pulled a loaded Lux on you and gave you an 11-minute round. But my nigga, if you go 2 minutes and he go 3:30, like, just let the nigga rock. You know what I'm saying? But it's known for Rex wasn't trying to hear that shit. I don't know what's up with this battle. This battle Might come out, might not come out. It depends on how it looks on cam and how they can kind of like edit the shit. They ain't gonna be able to edit around it, but just edit it to where it was a lot of boos, my nigga. Every time they stopped Cortez, crowd was just booing like crazy. So the shit gonna look bad on camera. They booed a little bit in the Reed Dollars battle too, but they really wasn't. The crowd was okay. They were booing though a little bit more than they should be. The Rex, the Cortez shit, I understand. They was kind of booing John though, to keep it real. They was like, the niggas just wanted Reed to win, but he just wasn't saying shit. Yeah, to be honest with you, man, Cortez versus T-Rex, it's a very hard battle to call. I gave T-Rex the first round. You know what I'm saying? Very short rounds. You know how Rex is. He spit really, really fast. He can really talk that shit. I gave him the first round. Cortez was scheming. It was taking a little bit long. But I actually think Cortez might have won the last two. But you know how it is on camera, that shit is really a wash, man. It's kind of like the B Magic and Big T battle. It's just one of them battles you're going to have to see on cam because Cortez was scheming. He was punching a little bit, but it was just like the rounds ended so quick. It's kind of like unfair to really judge. So probably give Cortez the last two rounds, Rex the first, but as of right now, I can't even call it a battle, to be honest. Gaddis and Miss Hustle is next. Definitely one of the potential battles of the night. This was a crazy, crazy battle. Gaddis came out as the Laura Croft, you know what I'm saying, looking kind of cute and sexy. Hey, it is what it is. She was looking kind of cute. Miss Hustle came out, did a little twerk in the beginning or whatever. She was looking thick and sexy too.
Coming to the stage, first up right now is my homegirl. Motherfucking Miss Motherfucking Hustle, First Lady, what's up? Shit like that, shit like that, shit. Yeah. Next up is the most motherfucking aggressive female in the motherfucking battle culture. She go by the name of motherfucking young Gaddis. Gaddis, what's up? Oh shit. Oh shit. Let's get it poppin', yo, Jay. This is a female battle. I don't know if you used to see girls go at it, but we want to see what the ladies do. You know, we love the ladies, so we're going to put on for the culture. Let's get it poppin'. I'm going to flip the coin to see who goes first. What's up? Who calling? Gaddis got tails. I'm about to flip the coin. Let's get it. It's heads. It's heads. It's heads. What you doing, Hustle? Gaddis, you go first. Let's get it poppin'. Round one. Round one. Coco Fran. Let's get it. I got something nice for you, Gaddis. Look, look, look. Hey, 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 Coco. Coco, one of my favorites. Word the mother. Word the mother. Let's get it poppin'.
Gaddis went crazy in the first round. Miss Hustle came back, went crazy in the first round. I gave the first round to Gaddis though. I felt like her material was better. The last two rounds though, I gave to Hustle. And Hustle was punching, dog. This is the best Hustle battle I've ever seen, and I watched a lot of her battles. Like, it looked like she switched up her style. It's the best I ever seen, and she was like punching back to back on some B Magic shit. And she was straight snapping. She broke down like a gun. Like, she broke that shit down like Gaddis. She broke that shit like shit crazy, my nigga. Like, she killed it. And Gaddis did good, but you know, she come from that grind time era where they do a lot of jokes. So she was kind of getting her joke on, saying like how you pull the trigger, but we pay for your kids. We help take care of you with our taxes and shit like that. She kind of worked that angle a little bit, like how you pull a gun but you got an EBT, shit like that. Like, she kind of worked that angle of your own government assistance and we take care of you. She kind of worked that a lot more than I thought she should. And I felt like Miss Hustle was just kind of punching a little bit more than her in the last two rounds. So I edged the last two rounds, but it could look different on camera. Gaddis could win. It was just that close, to be real with you. It was just that close. What up, man? It's your boy Chris. I'm Biased Review checking in. I'm here with Gaddis. What's good? How you doing?
I'm feeling good, man. Fresh off of NOME 4, man. I'm just trying to rest up.
All right, so you made your debut on a URL stage. Just take people to the stage, how you felt on there just before the battle. Were you nervous, or was it just another day at the office for you?
Man, I'm always nervous because I'm always performing on a new stage. So for URL, I didn't know if they were going to accept me. They never heard of me. But I can tell you, once I did step on stage and started my first verse, it felt like home, man. I loved it. A bunch of energy in the building.
All right, how did this battle get set up? You know, like, did you call her out? Did she call you out? Like what was the process for you to make that debut?
The battle got set up. Basically, Hustle hadn't been vocal about wanting to battle me. She said she respected my craft, and I definitely saw her putting in work. I was like, if anybody, you know, if I wanted to battle anybody first on that stage, it would be Hustle. So we said that was cool. I spoke to Beasley and Norbs. The rec hit them up, and honestly, it was the fastest battle that got solidified. Like, honestly, usually it takes a long time for us to get out the kinks and stuff, but as soon as we expressed any interest, Norv sent that contract over and it was done.
Right, let's go back to your battle. It's been, what is today? Today is Friday, so it's been probably a little less than a week since the battle. Looking back at it, it was definitely a lot of people have been saying it might be battle tonight, you know what I'm saying? So that's definitely a good look for y'all. So looking back at the battle, what do you think about the battle, just looking back at it?
Honestly, man, I just see it as a classic. I've never performed so hard, and I've never seen Hustle just go that hard. And it's crazy because me and Hustle are friends. So it's not even like a real I hate you bitch. Like, I know she might have had that with some other girls she battled. She came at me harder than anybody. And I was like, I had to talk to her after. I'm like, Hustle, what's up, man? Why you go Super Saiyan beast mode on me? And she was like, honestly, I ain't take you light. You ain't about to body me on my stage. I'm queen of URL. I was like, I respect it, man. We put on. So it's a mutual respect there. I think that's why it was such a good battle.
That's NOME 4, man. That's my recap. That is NOME 4. I went through all the battles.
DeMarco, you already know. Chris, Unbiased Review. Beat Magic. Talk to him, man. NOME 4 shit.
Nigga, what he saying? I don't want to talk about
bang, bang.
I want to talk about Summer Madness 4.
You want to talk about what?
Summer Madness 4.
What about? Oh yeah, I thought it conceded. Okay. Let's go. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill him.
All right.
And I'm gonna kill that nigga Big K. I'm gonna talk to him.
Oh yeah, you gotta kill him. Do that for me.
Shit like that. We all in. Don DeMarco, Chris, Unbiased Review. We out here. Beat Magic. NOME 4. Smack URLTV.tv.
Beat Magic top 5 dead or alive. Any way you cut it, Beat Magic top 5. There's no way you can slice it any other way.
Review. I'm here with my nigga Chilla Jones.
It's
What
Laura
you thought about
and
tonight,
Chilla
man?
Jones.
Laura Tarzi too.
More important person.
What you thought about the event tonight, man?
She don't got no clout outside of Canada. So it's
I
Chilla
have
Jones.
clout everywhere I go.
It's Chilla Jones.
I got
Unbiased
Chilla in
Review.
Atlanta.
My nigga Chris,
Right, Chris?
what up? Keep doing your numbers, you know what I'm saying? AKA who raised these niggas. You know what I'm saying?
What was the battle tonight for you, man?
It was a toss up between Bourbon Goods and Hustle and Gaddis, man. I thought both those battles were really dope. I had Goods 2-1. I had Gaddis 2-1. But Hustle and Gaddis is real close. I've been flip-flopping, just thinking about shit they said in my head. I've been going back and forth, man. But those two battles were dope.
Yeah. Mr. Slow It Down is just dishing Mr. Ballin' Out, Mr. Hine. Rock with my nigga Unbiased Review. Yeah!
Hey, I already talked to Beasley, so I know you battling Beat Magic or Summer Madness. Just real quick, I ain't gonna put this down, but how you feel about that battle?
I feel great, as always.
Feel great?
I mean, cause look, here's the thing. As everybody knows, me and Hitman battle, me and Hitman friends, call each other all the time. You can tell when me and niggas don't want to battle. Me and Clips, me and Hitman. You know, we battle, but we don't battle. You know what I mean? Me versus Rex. Me and Rex weren't cool at the time. Not enemies, but we just weren't friends. We just didn't know each other. So, you know, I came mad at me and Sir, we didn't know each other. Me and B Magic don't know each other. So, this is me gonna be back on my shit. That's what I do, man. Show niggas how to punch you.
Danger Zone. Mr. His Head come back to Maryland with me. Mr. Dangerlins. You know what I mean? Check my footwork. Check my footwork. You feel me?
Got a shoe game on point.
Hey, look, tell him stop playing with me. Mr. Baggy Clothes, you feel me? Well, anyways, man, Chris Unbiased Review, man. You know what I mean? The untold truth. Off with his motherfucking head.
Hey, what was the battle tonight for you? What was your favorite battle tonight?
Battle tonight right now? Ooh. Cortez and Rex was crazy, and DNA and Ill Will was crazy. I don't even know, bro. You know what I mean? Off with his motherfucking head. Holla at me. See me on the Unbiased Review. Let's get it.
Let's see. Number one, I don't really talk. I do action. Everybody see what I do. And I respect
Everybody respect the shooter.
You know, shout out to Chris Unbiased. I was one of the first in the group. You know what I mean? I see what he was doing. Shit was amazing, man. He brought the whole battle rap community together into one spot, into one living room, so we could all have a nice conversation and just talk about what we love. And we gotta respect that man for that, man. You feel me? Shout out to Chris Unbiased. Shout out to URL. This is 2 A's Respect the Shooter. Holla at me, man.
Unbiased don't fuck with me.
Last but not least, man, 7 unanswered questions of battle rap will be dropping soon. Gonna be very controversial. You know what I'm saying? But hey, that's what it is, man. Sometimes I gotta tell y'all niggas the truth behind a lot of these battle rap mysteries. You know what I'm saying? Niggas wanna know where Wavy and Prez at. I'm gonna tell you, niggas wanna know why Big K not back on URL. I'm gonna tell you, man, a lot of different things in this unanswered questions of battle rap. We gonna get into what happened with, what do you get when you get $10,000 and 2 battle rappers? A bullshit ass battle. Why the fuck is Snow versus Ill Will for 10K a bullshit battle? I'll tell you why it's a bullshit battle. Now that I know what the fuck went on. So Unbiased Review, man, 7 unanswered questions of battle rap will be dropping soon. Back on my blog shit, man. You know, I'm just out here working, man. Unbiased Review. Thanks for the support, my nigga. Holla back.